This video is brought to you by Blue Guardian, the prop firm that lets you trade with EAs or any style you like at any time. Folks, welcome to the week 2 update of the 4 traders now that are taking on the 100k and 50k Blue Guardian evaluations on the live streams here on Trading Nut. Remember, there is a 10% off coupon that you can use for Blue Guardian. It is Trading Nut, all one word, and that's going to get you 10% off. So today we're going to see the Blue Guardian dashboard for these traders, how they're progressing across the course of 1 week for some of them and 2 weeks for others. And the other thing we're going to see is some trades that they've taken. And remember, if you do want to see these live and see these trades taken live, they are on the Trading Nut live stream. So tune into those every day, pretty much every day of the week. Just hit subscribe below this video and you'll get access to them. All right, let's dive into the first one. Oh, and I should mention that one of the traders, Solid Tire, he had a bit of a mare this week, so his internet went down for a few days, out of his control, and also he had some family emergencies he had to deal with, so I don't think he traded a lot. We haven't had an update, so that will hopefully come next week. All right, folks, let's dive in. Our prop firm sponsor, Blue Guardian, allows traders to trade any style that works for them. EAs and trade copiers are allowed. Trade through the weekends and trade news. The way you trade is fully up to you. Blue Guardian also has one of the best dashboards on the market, giving you full control of your trades and trade data. And on top of this, built into the dashboard is the Guardian Protector that helps protect you from hitting that max daily loss and stops you over trading. Guard up to 400k in capital with Blue Guardian and receive super fast profit splits in just 14 days. Check out the link and coupon in the description to get 10% off your next Blue Guardian evaluation. Right, Gentsla, we got you back. Second week in. I know you've taken trades this week, doing the Asian session, and people seem to be loving it, so that's fantastic. How did you find the week?
No, the week's been pretty productive in that we were actually able to get 2 trades in, and we had a little break even on the 3rd trade. So I can present those trades as well. Again, Asia is a very interesting session to trade, and so it's a lot of fun, and I enjoy it. I'm actually quite thankful for this whole Blue Guardian and their protector, because without that, you know, you're putting yourself at massive risk.
Yeah, well, look, let's dive into your screen, have a look at the Blue Guardian account, see how it's tracking, and then jump in and check out those trades. And I was watching your streams this week, and I picked up maybe 2 or 3 things in there, just educational things that are so useful, so useful.
So we had initially the break-even trade, which was 2 trades, because whenever I enter with a full target and a TP at 50, so it counts as 2 trades. And obviously, because the trade was break even, we had a bit of commission loss over there of $60. But then the next trade we took bumped us up to 266. The one after that bumped us up to 470, which is amazing. So we're sitting at currently 8 trades. We have average per winning trade, because I'm only taking 0.25% risk. We have total lots traded 8, average losing trade of 42.04. The win rate is 75%. Profit factor 6.6, average RR 2.2, and expectancy is 58.6, which kind of averages over with the profit factor as well. So I'm risking $1 to make around 6, around-ish.
Nice. That's looking very healthy. Righty, hey, let's have a look at your trades.
Okay. So here, going back into our chart right now, what we saw was price was coming up. There was a little shift in market structure right over here in price. We had our little fair value gap. We entered the trade, stops over here, and we took it to a 3R. I had a little bit of an inconsistency with my trade manager, so I wasn't able to exit with the full amount that I wanted, but these things sometimes happen. We then have our previous trade the day before, that one right there. So that was this is Tuesday, and same thing. We have our opening gap range and our Hong Kong gap. As soon as price shifted structure, there was a fair value gap. I entered, and off of that entry, price came back, and I was at I pulled everything to break even. So that's why it's off my chart, but that was a break even trade over there. And then we go to the previous day, which was the Tuesday. We then have same thing. I'm looking for the opening gap on the Monday. There was a little bit of a trade that could have potentially taken. Structure was broken. There was a fair value gap, and it came in and sniped the lows. But again, my break even was in place, so it took my break even before going. Later on in the session, just after 10 o'clock New York time, I took a little trade right over here, and I just took that to a 1-to-1. So as soon as it broke, it came down. I took that, it went higher, and ultimately would have continued on to my full target for the rest of the day. And those were my trades for the week.
Awesome. And you've been talking about the Hong Kong gap in the stream I saw. Do you want to do like a 30-second thing on that? Folks, I'm just jumping in here quickly. Now, the good news is that Gentsla took more than 30 seconds to explain it. In fact, he took quite a few minutes. So this is going to be released. The Hong Kong gap is going to be released as a separate video on the channel. So make sure you hit subscribe so you don't miss it. Or if you want to find out how he's trading it, then hit those live streams. All right, let's dive back in. Right, folks, for the first time, we've got Huraira Khan on the show. Now, he's been doing live streams on the channel for quite a while. He's doing this Blue Guardian 100K challenge. He, in fact, passed the last prop firm challenge we took him through on the live streams as well. All recorded, all tracked. So welcome to this Blue Guardian challenge.
Thank you, Cam. It's been a great time so far. And, second time around, let's do it.
Yeah, so look, you're only 1 week in. And what we're going to do is we're going to have a look at your account, see where you're at. I know you haven't been trading like heavily on it. And then number two, we're going to jump in and check out a couple of trades. So let's share your screen and get on with it.
Sure. So first, I'm just going to start off with my dashboard here. Right now, I'm down about 1%. Because I did take a trade on the live stream today and we were in profit initially. We took some positions, but definitely, manage your risk and you move on to the next one. So I like the fact that, everything's tracked here, shows you all your numbers, all organized, nice colors, nice and simple. And also, shows you the account history,
And have you got the Guardian Protector turned on?
Personally, I don't use it, but, I'll just put it on.
I'll turn it on, mate. Seriously, I'll turn it on. It's a good call to turn it on.
It's just when you've been doing this for a while, right? Obviously, you have the experience to manage your risk and do it logically. But for those who are definitely trying out Blue Guardian, they give you an amazing tool, man, to manage your risk, to really protect you in the long term, man. So you can't blame anybody, right? And also teaches you discipline. So I think 3% is a good amount if you want to protect your max daily loss as well, and you'll be in the clear. And they also give you disabled trading until tomorrow, meaning that if there's something like, let's say, over trading is one of those things that you want to kind of bump out from your trading, it keeps you, logical. You come back with a fresh mind the next day.
That's clever.
These are for those beginner traders that still want to get funded, but taking their way. So that's that.
Okay, let's jump in and have a look at a couple of your trades, or one of the trade you took. And I believe you've got one running still, haven't you?
Yeah, and that's the one I just talked about. Let me share that with you right now. It's the US. It was US 30. So the last 3 weeks. Last few weeks, I've been really taking advantage of US 30. We took buys here on the stream 2 weeks ago because we had some longer time frame highs here. As you can see here and here, when price reaches a high, it usually reverses or retraces back into this liquidity that's being built. That's a pro tip for you guys, man. You can definitely take profits at the highs and then look for it. But today, I definitely wanted to see a reaction from this area because we had lows here, and price failed to break them. And then I was expecting to at least hit this high for a minimum 1 to 4 right here. And then I was hopeful that we'll get this, but we're bearish. So another reason why I took that was because NASDAQ was given this bullish structure here. So I was kind of like, wait, US 30 and NASDAQ, they are correlated. They move alongside each other. But it was weird to me that NASDAQ wanted to buy like heavily today, like 260 points, and US 30 literally didn't really move much. So that was the trade that I took. Let's move on to the next. We're still in the trade, but let's just see what happens, right? So
awesome. Well, look, folks, do also remember we've got Huraira his trades are getting farmed out onto the Telegram channel at Trading Nut as well. So if you do want to see these trades when they hit live, then make sure you sign up for the Telegram. There will be links under this video. All right, mate. Well, good luck for next week, and we'll catch your update after 7 more days.
Man, I appreciate it. Thank you for having me.
All right, folks, I'm here at Black Bull Markets headquarters in Auckland, New Zealand. You can see this amazing view behind me of Auckland Harbour. Now, talking about views, if you do want to get free TradingView Pro, then all you need to do is trade 1 lot a month at Black Bull Markets, and they're going to give you free TradingView Pro. So, folks, to find out more, click the link in the description below or the card above. Right, folks. So we've got Lord Bankz in the house who's been doing the streams for a week as well. He's come back on. I know you've been a guest. You're back on now doing the streams, and the guys are loving it. So, hey, first of all, thanks for coming back on and doing this.
Yeah, man. Thanks 100% for having me. I mean, we put this together in like an hour over Instagram. I went and checked out your. I guess you had someone taking the challenge live, and I was like, I'm interested in doing something like that.
Yeah.
And you put me on to Blue Guardian, and I said, well, what the heck? Let's jump on and let's do it.
Yeah. Well, look, and you know, so you bought the challenge, whereas the other guys won the challenge, and so you bought it, which is awesome. So you know, if
I don't like waiting around. I was just like, let me just.
Exactly.
I'll just buy it, and I wanted to go through the full experience that everybody else would, right?
yeah, exactly. And look, I mean, what we're going to do is we're going to jump in and see your account, and then have a look at a couple of trades. Now, did you get the unlimited one, or did you get the fixed?
Yes,
time one?
100%. I got the unlimited one. I felt like that would be the best, especially like I get a lot of people that are starting into this space, newbies and new to like the prop firm space. The way I explain is with the whole limit thing, the psychological factor of being extremely aggressive to meet the first target and then laxing the second target where they give you double the time and half the target, right? It really plays with your mind. And a lot of people don't think about that, but it really does, because you're going to be very aggressive at the beginning, and then you're going to come back and say, you know what, I need to pull back a little bit and be a little bit more easy going with the second phase. And I think that's where a lot of people end up failing, because they're still in the aggressive mode, right? And
that is
it affects
so true.
them, So like with the unlimited, I'm just taking it nice and slow. I'm not going to force anything. I'm let the market do what it does and take what I can. And I'm using very small risk percentage. And I think that eventually with my strategy, like we'll hit it,
Yeah. Awesome. Let's jump in and have a look at your account.
Yeah, 100%. So I just started this week, right? And I only trade Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and I'm only trading this on London session. And I'm risking 0.5% right away. Took a couple of L's and then brought it back up a bit, just under 0.5% down. And I could have probably closed the gap a little bit more on this, but the last trade on Thursday, I held it thinking that, we'd really moved through my take profit levels, and ended up coming back to break even. So that's, if I would have closed my partials, this would have been at break even basically. But I don't know, here, you can see my win rate, what I've done so far. I've only taken 6 trades. It's only been 3 days, so about 2 trades a day, which I usually do. If I'm taking 1 trade and if I take a loss, I allow myself a second opportunity. If not, if I take 2 losses, then I'm done for the day.
And are you running the Guardian Protector as well?
I don't have it on because I wasn't sure about it, but I had like set it up, but I just turned it off. Or I don't know, is it on?
It's on now, yeah. It's on.
Oh, okay, yeah. So it is on, I guess. I was looking at it. I don't remember if I had left it on or if I turned it off, but I just put it at 3.5% because I think the daily is 4%, right? Yeah. 4%. And so I didn't want to get close to that with the commissions and the spreads,
Yeah.
So I don't think I even got close to, in my drawdown, I think the most I came down was maybe 1.4% total drawdown.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So it wasn't too bad. But some of the trades that I took, I can show you.
Yeah, let's have a look at one or two of the trades that you took.
So this was the last one on Thursday for gold, and it was on the 5-minute. So we had where it came and hit TP1. I went automatically put my stops to break even, and I didn't take partials on this one. If I would have taken partials, I probably would have closed that gap. But because of the movement here with the bullish flag pattern it was giving me, I was thinking we're going to come and test the upper level of the breakout range, which would have hit my TP1 and 2. So I kind of gambled on that one and ended up coming back to break even. So this was a break even one. And then this was Wednesday, this hit our stops. And then we had the GJ trade on Wednesday. This one hit all TPs and some. The second trade on Wednesday.
I missed that session. I was so
busy. This was on a pullback coming back up. I was looking for bearish confirmation, and I got it with this bearish engulfing candle. Ended up getting in. It didn't get in till down here because of the spreads and the market. I just ended up entering here at a 25 pip stop, and it came and hit TP1, 2, and 3.
Nice.
So this was a nice one right here. And it went down further, but at this point, I think I ended up closing like right after TP2 because this was the one. Was it this one? I think it was one of the ones of the sessions that I had to be off by a certain time or something like that.
Okay, right.
The first time by like 4:00.
Oh yeah, of course.
Like right here is like 4:00 already. So kidding TP3. I just we ended up finishing the stream like at 3:45 or something like that.
Cool. And you're trading taking all these trades on the stream. Yeah. Oh, sorry, on the Blue Guardian trades on that stream.
Yeah, all the London session trades are on the Blue Guardian. I trade the New York session as well, but I trade that one on my personal account. I traded that with my VIP community, and that's during NYSE Open. But like all the London ones, like I'm only trading Blue Guardian during London session and taking those trades on the Blue Guardian. And that's, I think, another thing that people, well, I mean, I guess it depends, right? Because I've seen people that have like 20, 30 trades, right? Like they're like in and out, in and out, in and out. Like I took 6 trades. Like it's not anything. Like I that question a lot where people were like, how many trades are you going to take in a week, like, or in a day? Like, and it's not about how many trades you take. It's about taking your setup and making sure it's a quality setup, right? Like if it meets my criteria, like I'm jumping in. And 6 times I felt confident enough to jump in, right? Yep. So, for me, I feel like that can be a huge misconception for people, like where people are thinking like, oh, they need to attain a certain percentage amount. And so they're like in and out of the market. And another benefit is that, I'm doing the unlimited one. So the unlimited, like, I mean, I can take as long as I want, like as long as I don't hit that violation, which if you know how to manage your risk management, like you shouldn't get close to that. And on top of that, like, the Guardian Protector feature that they have, like, stops it from that. Like for the daily, right? The daily, I have it at 3.5. Their max is 4. At 3.5, it'll shut me off. If for some reason I miscalculated something and it's not, and it's close to hitting that daily amount, like I'll be fine, so.
And then you got 0.5% to, well, that's on the daily, haven't you? And then you got whatever.
So I'm risking 0.5%, and at the max, I'm taking 2 trades a session. Right. So right now I am down a bit. I mean, not even 0.5%, a little bit less than 0.5%. But I mean, I'm fairly confident. Like we just got started on the challenge last week. I mean, it was the first week. I wish we would have got started the week before. I had a 10-0 run, but
I know that. I was just thinking your run got destroyed as soon as you jumped on. And
but it's all good. That's what it's about, man. Well, like I'm okay with it. Like I don't do it for the winning streaks. Obviously, it's hella nice, right? Like I mean, I had a really nice week, but like I was telling the people on the stream, like it's really about the consistency. And think about it, like I had a really, really nice week, like one of the days, top 5 like profit days in my trading career ever. And I still show up the next day and I'm still going to do the same thing, because like it's about staying in the swing of things, right? Like keeping that routine going, because as soon as I dip off and I take off, like I made a really nice trading day and I'm going to leave for a month or a week or whatever, like you get out of the swing of where price is moving, like, and for me to be successful, consistent and profitable, like it's important for me to show up every single day, like on the trading days that I'm supposed to, right? So I trade Tuesday through Thursday. And for me, that's what's important. It's like, I want to continue to keep showing up Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. It's super important for me to stay with that consistency, because that consistency then, it's mirrored in your trades, right?
Awesome. Hey, look, so you're going to be on the stream next week as well and carry on doing this. So this is fantastic. So folks, if you do want to go and check out Lord Bankz live, then head over to Trading Art, or even your channel. If we can stream it on both, which we do try to do. So, so do you want to let them know what your channel is, and then we'll see
I mean, it's just Lord Bankz, like my name, with the ZFX. They can find me there. And I think one of the biggest questions I'm getting right now a lot is people are asking if they can still join. 100%, you can still join. You can see I'm down right now. So, if you join, like hopefully you join when the winning streak starts, right? So I think that you avoided the couple of losses that we started with, and you'll be in good shape if you want to start with this next week.
Tired of missing trades or spending hours at the charts? Introducing my Robot Builders Club. With our platform, you can build bots in minutes, not weeks, without any coding required. Get lifetime access to my video course, VIP community, and over 40 ready-made robots. Works with MT4 or MT5, and as a bonus, you'll get 3 months access to my robot lab, where we build and test bots on live calls every week. Join the hundreds of traders who are trading smarter, not harder. Click the link in the description to learn more, get the free training, and download a free robot.